In this video for Positive Maths, we're going to continue learning about compound interest. So if €750 is invested for 3 years at 3% per annum, calculating the final amount can also be done like this. So 750 multiplied by 1.04 by 1.04 by 1.04. This is the same as 750 multiplied by 1.04 to the power of 3. This leads to the following formula that we can use to calculate the final amount. So when f is equal to the final amount, p is equal to the principal, I is equal to the rate, and t is equal to time in years, then we can use this formula. So we have f is equal to p by 1 plus I to the power of t. So let's use the formula to find the compound interest for each of the following. Okay, so we have €150 for 2 years at 5%. So we have our formula. F is equal to P, 1 plus I to the power of T. So we're going to calculate the final amount for each of these 3 examples. So for part 1, F is what we're looking for. P is the principal amount, so that's 150. T is equal to 2 years. Our rate is equal to 5%. Now, for this problem, we need to change that into decimal form. So that's 0.05. Okay, so now we fill in. Our F, our final amount, is going to be 150 multiplied by 1 plus 0.05 to the power of 2. So that's 150 multiplied by 1.05 to the power of 2. So we will get 165.375. So if we're finding the compound interest for the 3 years, it's going to be the difference between the final amount and the principal. So F minus P, this is going to be equal to 165.375 minus 150. So the compound interest for 3 years is going to be equal to 15.375. Now, we'll give our answer in euro. It's going to be €15.38. When we're given our answer in euro, we always round to 2 decimal places. So let's have a look at part 2. Again, we're going to write out our formula. So F is equal to P, 1 plus I to the power of T. In this case, we're looking for our F again. Our principal is €630. It's 1 plus I. So our rate is 6%. So that means it's going to be 0.06. So it's important that we change it into the decimal form. And our time is 3. So we have 630, 1.06 to the power of 3. So our final amount after 3 years is going to be 750.34008. So again, if we're given our answer in euro, it's going to be 750.34. So now we're going to calculate the interest earned, the difference between the principal and the final amount. So it's 750.34 minus 650. So this is going to give us €100.34. Okay, in part 3. So again, in order to calculate the interest, we'd need to first calculate the final amount. So we have P, 1 plus I, T. So we're looking for our final amount. Our principal is 850 we have 1 plus 0.11 to the power of 3. So we have 850 multiplied by 1.11 to the power of 3. So our final amount is going to be €1,162.49. The interest is going to be the difference between the final amount and the principal. So that's 1162.49 minus 850. So the interest is going to be €312.49. So the next problem. A businessman borrowed €11,500 from a bank at 11% per annum compound interest. What did he owe the bank at the end of 3 years? Okay, so again we need to write down our formula. F is equal to P, 1 plus I to the power of T. So we're looking for F, we're looking for the final amount. Our principal is equal to 11,500. Our rate is equal to our I, which is 11%, which is 0.11. And our time is equal to 3. Okay, so our principal, 11,500, multiplied by 1 plus 0.11 to the power of 3. So we have 11,500 multiplied by 1.11 to the power of 3. So we have €15,727.76. So what did he owe the bank at the end of 3 years? So our answer is equal to the final amount is going to be 15727.76. For more information, visit www.PositiveMaths.ie, email us at info@PositiveMaths.ie, and find us on Facebook and Twitter.